Ever pondered the meaning of supply in the context of goods and services tax, or GST as it's commonly referred to? Today, we're going to delve into the intricacies of this concept. Understanding the idea of supply is of paramount importance when it comes to GST. If you're thinking that GST is a tax on the sale of goods and services, then let's clear that misconception. In reality, GST is a levy on the supply of goods and services. Now you might wonder, what's the difference? Here's where the broader sense of supply comes into play. In the realm of GST, supply encompasses not just sale, but also transfer, barter, exchange, and license, among others. It's a comprehensive term covering a wide array of transactions. Having a good grasp of the concept of supply is crucial to understand the overall mechanism of GST. Now, let's delve into what supply actually means in GST. Supply in the context of goods and services tax, or GST, is a comprehensive term. It encompasses all forms of provision of goods or services. This could be in the form of sale, transfer, barter, exchange, license, rental, or even disposal. What ties all these various forms of supply together is that they are all actions made or agreed to be made for a consideration by a person in the course or furtherance of business. When we talk about consideration, we're referring to the payment received in return for the supply. This could be monetary, like cash or credit card payments, or non-monetary, such as barter or exchange. So, if you're selling a product, leasing a property, or even providing a service for a fee, you're making a supply in the eyes of GST. Now let's add another layer to this. Supply in GST also includes the import of services for a consideration, regardless of whether it's in the course or furtherance of business. This means that if you're in India and you're paying for a service that's being provided from outside India, this is considered as an import of services. And yes, this too is a supply under GST. But why is this important? It's because supply is a taxable event in GST. This means that GST becomes applicable at the point of supply. Understanding when a supply occurs is crucial in determining when the tax needs to be paid. Let's say you're a business owner. Knowing when a supply occurs could help you manage your cash flow better, as you would know when to expect a GST liability. On the other hand, if you're a consumer, knowing when a supply occurs could help you understand when and why you're being charged GST. Now, this might seem like a lot to take in, but the key point to remember is that supply in GST is a broad term covering a wide range of transactions, and these transactions become taxable events when they're made in the course of business for a consideration. In essence, supply is a taxable event in GST. Did you know there are different types of supply under GST? That's right, the goods and services tax system isn't as monolithic as it may first appear. In fact, it comprises several different supply categories, each with its own set of rules and implications. First off, we have what's known as a composite supply. This is when you're dealing with two or more goods or services that are naturally bundled and supplied in conjunction with one another. Think of a combo meal at your favorite fast food joint. It's exactly like that. On the other hand, we've got mixed supply. This is when you're supplying various goods or services for a single price, where such items can be supplied separately. Picture a gift hamper filled with an assortment of goodies. Each item could be sold individually, but they're offered together for a single price. Each type of supply has its own implications when it comes to GST, so understanding these categories is crucial to navigating the GST landscape effectively. Let's wrap up our discussion on GST supply. We've delved into the labyrinth of GST, unraveling the complex layers of supply. We started with the definition of supply, which in the context of GST extends beyond the mere sale of goods or services. It includes all forms of supply, such as transfer, exchange, barter, lease, or disposal made for a consideration. We also explored the various types of supply under GST, each with its own unique characteristics and tax implications. From intrastate and interstate supplies to composite and mixed supplies, understanding these categories is crucial for correct GST computation. The concept of supply forms the bedrock of the GST system. Grasping its nuances gives you the ability to navigate the GST landscape with confidence, whether you're a student, a business owner, or a tax professional. Remember, understanding the concept of supply in GST is the first step towards mastering the intricacies of this tax system. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, keep learning.